Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We are due for a Samson run. I'm gonna skip Azazel. I've said that before, but I'm gonna skip Azazel this time, I promise. T3XA SKGQ. I gave my future self approximately a quarter of a second to write that seed down. I'm sure he's very happy right now, but if I know him, he is probably setting these videos as scheduled with the sound off, well, To Pimp a Butterfly plays in the background, so he is not even going to hear me talking shit about him. Hey, how many, freaking, I don't know, I was going to make fun of myself or something, but I didn't know what to say. How many saltine crackers are you going to eat tonight, you fatty? Oh, don't be mean to your future self. You know, you got to be nice to your future self. Your past self's got to do your future self favors, and then your future self will feel rewarded by your past self, like they're best friends. Anyway. I haven't eaten a lot of saltine crackers, though. What can I say? It's a buttery, salty, delicious snack the whole family can get behind. Hurt me more. I really wanted this guy to do a little bit more damage to me so that we could have a greater damage bonus. I mean, we had 2 red hearts drop. Why not take advantage of it? Considering it doesn't matter if we take red heart damage, there's no deal with the devil for us to watch out for on this floor. Ooh, we could... I think we need 2 bombs maybe to make that one work, but if we can make it work, I would like to make it work. Come on down. I am not happy with that damage. I guess that's the only way we end up kind of fucking ourselves by deliberately taking damage, is if we end up needing those red hearts that I took basically just as a damage bonus here, but I doubt that it will happen. Oh, okay. It's a very convenient location for you to spawn. Much appreciated. Still no bombs, which is the worst possible option, I think. I think to finish... Ugh. I think to finish here, we go to that curse room, because it'll hurt us, sure, that'll give us a damage bonus to attack absolutely nothing with. However, there's also the chance that there could be spirit hearts inside of there, and if there are spirit hearts inside of there, then I want those to insulate us on the next floor. It would also be awesome if maybe this guy could pay out with Pageant Boy. I mean, that's not something you're going to hear me say that often, but I would really like to have enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor so that we can maybe get an IV bag, which is non-essential when you're playing as Samson, but very useful. Instead, we get Super Bandage. So before we pick up all that HP that's on the ground there, including the stuff from Super Bandage, we're going to come back and hurt ourselves on this curse room in the hopes that it contains something of value, which it does not. At least not yet. And never. Okay. This is fine. We're going to have a lot of HP left for the next floor. No arcade, no bombs to access the Tinted Rock. That's a real disappointment. But I'm still happy about it either way. This gives us a really good option to get something from the Deal with the Devil. A really good opportunity, I should say, to get something from the Deal with the Devil. If we get lucky enough to have a Deal with the Devil that actually offers us something, which you don't always get. So, not get our hopes up too high for that just yet. But I'm really noticing the fact that our damage is a lot lower than it was after we got that bonus. Of course, we get 3 bombs now. Now that we don't necessarily have good chances to use them, unless we could get a husk there. Not a husk, sorry, a host. Get a host there. It really makes my life much easier. And my plan to hit these guys before they became immolated did not work out as well as I initially hoped. All of them became immolated as I was shooting the fire. But this guy's got to be close. And we can use that, but I'm not going to stress out about it just yet. You know what would be ideal here? A half-decent spacebar item from our item room. Normally, I want those passive items. You know, they stick with you forever. Nobody gonna love you better. I must stick with you forever. I get the Pussycat Dolls song, PCD, stuck in my head all the time. I got PCD PTSD. That's not a joke. You shouldn't make fun of that. I'm not making fun of it. Now I sound like I have dissociative personality. No, it's not funny, okay? I still think that PCD, PTSD could be... There's a joke in there somewhere. I just need to find a way to get it more tasteful. Lucky Rock, I enjoy. Celtic Cross, there's nothing wrong with it. I think we should open this. I think that has a chance to be more valuable than our shop with our limited amount of money, and I appreciate it. It worked out pretty well. Lucky Rock is really good. It's in the running. I think it's like an A-tier trinket. As long as you have enough bombs to do something with it, it's an awful lot of money. And even here, like, why would I not use this? I had a chance to get some extra money and do a ton of damage to Larry Jr. in the process. So this has turned this into an extremely lucrative and easy Larry Jr. fight. We get a speed plus range upgrade, and our Deal with the Devil contains Brimstone and Lord of the Pit. And a goat head. I have to. I know I took Brimstone on the last run, but it was Brimstone Mom's Knife, so it wasn't really Brimstone. It was just, it was more of the Mom's Knife style of things, I would say. That's just me personally, maybe. Oh, one of these is a library. It'll be the one that's closer to the boss. Or sorry, closer to the spawn. If we can get a key... Oh, we can't get a key. I shouldn't have opened the golden chest. But whatever. We're looking good right now. Let's try for a secret room here. And now I feel real dumb. But this will be a fast run. We are already super strong. We don't have the kind of Samson beauty of, like, you know, IV bag going on yet. Maybe we'll get enough HP to do that in the future. I kind of doubt it because we have goat head, so we'd expect to be giving up a lot of HP. But our damage as of right now is going to be such that we don't need to worry about it. I mean, we just, for 4 hearts, which technically for 3 actually, we just got Brimstone, maybe the best offensive item, well, one of the best offensive items in the game, the ability to fly, and also non-stop deals with the devil. So I'm feeling real good about our chances right now. We're not even that low on HP. We have maybe 3.5 Spirit Hearts left now. Obviously that can erode pretty quickly, but I see no reason that we should expect it to in the immediate future here. Boss Rush should be in the cards for us as well. Yeah, this should be a win, and we'll skip the Azazel run next, so we won't have 3 Brimstone runs in a row. Go straight to Lazarus. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 Brimstones. I'm going to try. At least this gives us money. And it did give us a pill as well. The pill was Explosive Diarrhea, which is going to give us even more money. But did hurt me as well. And gave us a speed downgrade. That's a bit of a piss off, I guess. Okay. Now, I'm a little concerned about our HP. Only slightly, though. Hopefully we can find a chance to get some more Spirit Hearts on a shop. We actually have the keys that make us able to access them now. And that helps out as well. Interesting. I'm going to go starter deck to start with. And hopefully we'll be able to come back for a second course of the map. Might even be able to do it just with Lucky Rock now that we have 2 of clubs. Don't really want to fight the boss yet. Because I think we don't have enough to pick up a deal with the devil. And that's a little sobering. That indicates that we have done pretty shittily on this floor. And that's pretty much 100% my bad. But we'll see. Empress, you know, it has its uses. This is more along the lines of what I was looking for here. Rainbow Baby. It's completely acceptable, but that's about it. Do we have a room with a lot of rocks? Like I can pop down 1 rock and get huge value out of it. It's not looking that likely. No, that room has no skulls in it. Skulls do give us the bonus. We could blow up those for some cards. Oh, there is a lot of rocks here. Let's try like here. We got a 2 of clubs first. All right. This should give us a decent amount of money. It only give us 4 cents? But we got to make sure we get 4 rocks per explosion then. And that'll give us enough to get the map. Yeah. At least we didn't have to blow up our donation machine to get this bonus, I guess, is the takeaway that I'm going to have here. And we'll pick up this, and we'll get ready to fight our boss, and hope for, I guess, an HP upgrade followed by, like, a 9 lives pickup. This should be an easy boss fight. Polycephalus is, you know, later in the game just becomes a basic enemy, so that was not a problem in the least. We get sort of HP. In some ways, you could consider it to be HP. And I am not going to take Guppy's Collar because I am scared. Even if this didn't kill me, I would be scared because it would put me at maybe a half Spirit Heart. But we don't know because it's our second Curse of the Unknown in a row. Alright, just when I thought that this run was going to be a foregone conclusion, the game keeps it a little bit interesting by forcing me to go 2 floors without knowing how much HP I have. A little bit more exciting than originally intended. Makes that dodge feel a little bit weightier than you might expect. Sure. You know what? I'm going to Empress right here. Just so well, I know I'm going to be fighting a lot of bosses, or at least a couple of bosses. We might as well take advantage of it. Hookworm does not affect Brimstone, or does affect Brimstone? Does affect Brimstone, so we'll roll with it. Lucky Rock's cool, don't get me wrong. But this weird, like, helical Brimstone shot is also sweet. I'm honestly relatively happy with the way this worked out, but Still very, very frightened about our HP or lack thereof or abundance thereof just because of our ignorance thereof. Nothing there. Could use some more luck as well, but, you know, Magic Scab, an item like Magic Scab might be ideal for us right now to give us a luck upgrade as well as HP, both of which I wouldn't say we desperately require, but we may in the future. The Ankh is a big help. Hopefully we don't need it, but if we need it, it is there. Perfect timing for a Skype message as usual. Probably Mathis Games wants to talk about Magic the Gathering. Yes. I don't know why. I feel an urge to get into Magic the Gathering. I played it a lot when I was, well, not a lot, but I played it a little bit when I was younger. You know, had a few decks. Never really got competitive with it, just played it like when my uncle would come over. But, I'm thinking about getting back into it. I feel the urge, because I saw Mathis do some, like, Magic unboxings. This is, like, how you know unboxing videos are good for your brand. Because, like, I watched Mathis unbox that, and I was like, oh, shit, I don't care what it is. He's unboxing it. I want to unbox things, too. And so Kate expressed an interest, so she bought some starter packs and some booster packs, and I'm excited to, play a little bit more Magic. It's fun. Maybe it's because now that I'm like getting a little older. Oh, thank you. I feel like I can completely let my nerd flag fly. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna learn programming and, you know, take math courses online. And yeah, I'm gonna play Magic the Gathering. You can't stop me if I want to spend $100 on Magic the Gathering paraphernalia. I can do it. I'm an adult. So I think, yeah, I'm evolving into my final nerd form. I'm pretty excited about it. Trying to think of what else. Oh, I should really start watching some Star Trek The Next Generation. I've been meaning to for a while. I've been missing out. And this, don't take this as a dig. Quite the opposite. It's actually me embracing something that perhaps I've fought for too long, you know? I've always been, I've always had, like, some dorky tendencies, but I've pushed them away a little bit. Not because I'm ashamed, but I guess because I'm worried about what people would think. And now I feel safe around you guys, and I can let it happen. But I'm also worried about being called a poser in the Magic the Gathering community, because I don't know what the hell goes on in that. But I don't know. We'll find out, eventually, together. By the way, I wouldn't expect to see Magic unboxings on this channel. But, you never know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe I'll finally join Nick and Rob for Friday Night Magic or something like that. It's not called Friday Night Magic, that's a Force Strategies show, but you know what I mean. It's the same thing, late night Magic, whatever. If they don't record it at 2 a.m., maybe I can show up. This Azazel run is still going totally fine. The Death's Touch pickup from the Fallen was really the big thing there. Everything else is kind of inconsequential in relation to it, but I think we got a great base for a run as long as I can continue not taking damage. 4.5 Spirit Hearts is not enough HP to inspire a ton of confidence, but it's not little enough HP to inspire any anxiety. Like, we're not going to take 4.5 hits on this floor. We're not going to take 4.5 hits worth of damage on this floor, I should say. So we know that, you know, we have at least a couple of floors in us before danger starts to become too big of a deal. All we need to do is pick up a little bit of HP or some really good defensive items in the process, and then we're completely set here to keep our train rolling. Hookworm with Brimstone is really fun as well. I never really noticed before. We're going to try to avoid using 2 of Spades for as long as possible. I don't know why. I got a feeling like maybe a Guppy's Tail or something shows up. It's probably just good practice in general, though, to maximize your key drops. Not that salty that we got rid of Lucky Rock, considering we've had so few bombs over the course of the entire run. I guess part of the reason for that is because I'm constantly using them. You would not be mistaken. Hookworm also made it really easy to kill all those, and we might as well crack some of these. Oh, that's Guppy's Head. We finally have a spacebar item. Let's try here. I don't think you can get more than 4 with 1 bomb. I've tried it several times in this room. The Fool, 2 of Spades. Okay, so we'll 2 of Spades, and then we'll hold on to the Fool. Because we want to have the Fool for potential boss rush shenanigans. But we want to save 2 of Spades because you never know if maybe we can double even more keys in the future. So we hedged our bets a little bit there. And the flies from Guppy's Head are going to be useful. Not really going to be bringing the house down completely just yet, but, you know, helpful as helpful does, man. Another key. See? That key is technically worth 2 keys. Genius. Anarchist Cookbook. Not so genius. Probably should pick it up, but I'm a little lazy about it. Wait, we're on Necropolis 1. I shouldn't have left there. I got freaked out, though, because I was like, wait a minute. Are we actually, like, 4 minutes behind schedule for boss rush? No, we're actually way ahead of schedule. Normally, you would be out of this floor by, like, 16 minutes to have a good chance at boss rush. We're going to be out by, like, 15 at the most, so we should have a pretty good chance to make it. Never 100% guaranteed, or rarely 100% guaranteed, but got a good chance. An important step would be if I could stop accidentally canceling my brimstone shot before it's done. Petrified poop. Kind of the cousin to Lucky Rock, but not particularly useful for us right now. Adversary is always a little dangerous unless you can kill him before you can do anything. Sounds like a brimstone shot. No, that's some spiders. We're almost done. I had a feeling I'd get hit by that. No more, though. Never again. Pageant Boy is like too little too late, but maybe if there was like a nickel in here, we could have gotten something from the shop. We got time for it, and our life is the Ankh, right? So I'll tell you what, I'll take the pentagram. I can use the damage. I'm not thrilled with my damage right now, even though we got Death's Touch. Brimstone, Death's Touch, pentagram should now be to the point where I'm like, you know, face rolling enemies, but let's see if keys are in here. No keys. That's okay. Now we'll pop that. 36 keys. Game Kid, not really worth anything for us. I would fully expect us to use the Ankh, by the way. Like, I'm operating under the assumption that it is going to be a valuable item for us. Fortunately or unfortunately. Definitely Compass. I don't think we need Converter. So we can't really buy anything else unless I blow something up. So you know what? If we respawn with the Ankh as Blue Baby, so be it. We lose Bloody Lust, we become Blue Baby. That's fine. Not a second secret room. I'm confident that would have found it. Okay, this is still, like, for all of our damage, still a surprisingly interesting run. I'm happy about that. We have Map plus Compass, which is awesome. Joker card. Hermit card. Hermit does beat Fool. I don't think we need to do anything there. Oh, you know what? We can do something very intelligent there, actually. Let's come back. We do have the time for this, I think. We'll pick up the Fool card. Open this. I don't really want to take the left hand. I already have Hookworm. I love it. But at least we got to see. And we can always go back in and take the left hand if we want to. Yeah. Bit of a tricky situation. Or at least it was a tricky conundrum. A lot of people might have taken the left hand there for the guppy chances, and I've done it many times. Oftentimes it actually works out. That might be the right idea. But I love Hookworm right now. You don't get too many Brimstone Hookworm runs in my day, so I'm content to take it here. And Mom's Pad, just like yet another trash tier item room item. I'll buy the Spirit Heart. As much as I would like to, or I don't mind using the Ankh, I guess I should say, I would rather not have to use the Ankh if we don't have to. So there's our secret room thanks to the World card. We threw down a Judgment. It is a Demon Judgment, so I can't really do anything about it. I guess we could just use the Joker card to get out of the boss rush room, but I don't really want to use the Joker card to get out of the boss rush room because we could save it for a deal with the devil on the Cathedral of the Chest instead. We know that Demon Judgment is not going to pay out until like 6 plays, so he's not really, we're not in the market for it right now, let's just put it that way. I don't really want to take damage trying to get to that secret room. I say we just go fight the boss. Damage still, like, I hate to say it because we've gotten a lot of really good stuff. It is leaving a little bit to be desired. I'm hoping that we can get like a Whore of Babylon pickup or something like that to change it. We're lucky we don't have a Curse of the Unknown on this floor. Sorry, we have Curse of the Unknown, we don't have Curse of the Blind. That's what I'm shooting at. Okay. Check deal with the devil. I haven't taken any guppy items so far. I don't know if now's the time. If that contained 2 Spirit Hearts, I probably would have done it. 2 of Clubs, 2 of Hearts. I think we take nothing here. Unfortunately, HP is just not that easy to come by for us right now. And I don't really love any of this, to be honest with you. Maybe, I mean, technology doesn't do anything for us, I think, in this situation. I'm gonna take BBF. It's one of the biggest risks, for sure. but also potentially has one of the biggest payouts. I don't know. 2 of clubs. One of the biggest, I guess by biggest payout, I basically mean that it can make it so we do more damage to enemies. That's not really that big of a payout, though. Let's just head down. We have map plus compass, hopefully no Curse of the Lost, so we can at least see where we're going. You know what? Our HP was better than I gave it credit for, so I'm a little bit less nervous now. A really shitty boss rush room, though. I wish that we'd had a little bit more to go on there. It's not like I really gave anything up for it, but boss rush and item rooms have been just, like, garbage tier for us. Like, again, Dead Onion, I think with Brimstone already active, Dead Onion does pretty much nothing. So we'll use Justice. Take 2 of diamonds with us. It doesn't, you know, really aspire to be that useful for us, but maybe in the future we'll be able to change that. I don't know. Ace of Spades. It's interesting. We could have gotten Mom's purse on the last floor, and probably a lot of people think that that's the right decision. Might not be the wrong decision. It's one of those things where, you know, I don't think there is a right or a wrong answer, because Hookworm I love in spite of logic, right? Like, Hookworm is not logically the best trinket for us to be taking right now, but I give it a huge precedent because of the fact that it makes our tier look real cool. So, oh, that sucks. So, like, you basically cannot argue with me on this one because you can't win. Not because my position is superior, but because my position is inherently absurd. It would be a very frustrating argument for anyone trying to prove a point. Latch Key at least gives us a Spirit Heart. Come on. Come on, what do you got for me? The Pact, absolutely. Not too interested in taking Contract from Below. Now, again, we hope for no Curse of the Lost. No Curse of the Lost. All right, fantastic. We know exactly where to go. This is a very quick run, but it's surprising how dangerous it's been as well. Like, usually on a run like this, you start to ball out of control at some point, and then you never have to look back. On this one, we've gotten such good damage, but our HP has always been in the shitter, and we haven't really, we haven't taken very much dumb damage. You think one of those could be a Tinted Rock? The model was kind of obscured. Like, I should never really, like, sandbag and say that this is a difficult run, because we do have Brimstone, and we've had Brimstone forever, with a lot of damage associated with it. But in a way, it is a little bit more difficult than it looks, because our HP has always been a secondary stat for us on this run. Like, it's not one that has been given any great degree of focus just due to RNG. Not that it's a bad run, but there have been more powerful runs, I guess. Easy enough. Might as well just get ready to go to the chest, I guess. We are very excited about the chest because it carries the ability for us to use our Joker card finally and pick up something of some value, hopefully. We probably only have 1 or 2 HP maximum. Lucky on the dodge there. But if it's a worthwhile deal, it doesn't really matter that it has 1 or 2 HP, you know? It could end up being worth it regardless because we have this Ankh pickup as well. I hope people aren't saying, like, well, you're sandbagging completely because you have the Ankh pickup. Well, the Ankh, it makes you respawn once as Blue Baby. Like, it's not that incredible. Well, this is just not good enough. Might be, like, we could kill ourselves and take Satanic Bible. And there is something to be said for that as a strategy, because when we respawn, we'd have 4 HP and the ability to give ourselves more as, you know, rooms went on. But, I don't pay a lot of, I don't put a lot of stock, I should say, in that strategy right now. Feel like we're better off saving the Ankh payout for, like, a really tough room on the chest. It'll make it easier for us to get through that. Pop 2 of diamonds faster. I would love to pick up HP here, like... I know that it would compromise our invincibility, but to raise our survivability, I think is worth it, honestly. And, you know, your mileage may vary on that one. But if we die, we're coming back with the Ankh anyway, so... You know what? I know that this is the right way. Why? I know he was close to death as well, but why even come close to risking it, right? Of course, we immediately took damage on the next room, but... That's a different beast altogether. 1 room away. Alright, so we are not going to die on this room. No question about that. Battery charge is nice. Let's do this. Okay. Still gotta maintain a very high level of focus. It would be for the best if we did not lose the Ankh prior to the chest. I do think that that holds a great degree of strategic value. Kind of up against it now, no question. Oh my god, why is the charge time on Brimstone so much longer than I seem to think it is? I would like to point out, no HP upgrades the whole run. I think we got no tears upgrades as well. And you really feel it on these bosses. Oh, thank God. Like on rooms full of, you know, just random enemies, it's not hard at all. We just smoke the shit out of them. But on rooms full of asshole bosses, it becomes a little bit trickier. I hate when this guy has like some slow shots that stay on the screen far too long, and then also like flies at us. Really messes up my ability to dodge. But it looks like we're probably gonna make it down to the next floor just fine. No danger there whatsoever. What was I scared of? Curse of the Maze. That's not so bad. Bob's Brain, Strange Attractor, Halo, Butterbean. I think Strange Attractor Brimstone can be okay. I'm going to avoid Bob's Brain for now, because it scares me a great deal. The ability to suck enemies into the Brimstone Beam, though, should keep us in a relatively winnable position here. Rooms full of super weak enemies are going to be very, very easy. Rooms full of, you know, tanky enemies are going to be very difficult. So, like, mega fatty rooms or double cage, double gate rooms. Double cage in particular is going to be annoying. But the Halo helps us out, you know, with a, like, 0.3 damage increase. 0.3 tears. Oh, probably should not have stood there. Little frightened. One is dead. Okay. Now all we need is like a half red heart to drop, and we're sitting pretty. That is not a half red heart. Do you think this is a secret room? It's not a secret room. Alright, don't die. Operation Don't Die enters its infancy here. It's only, I mean, the whole game is Operation Don't Die, but it only really truly becomes Operation Don't Die when you get down to one hit. Great job. Still alive? You think this is our secret room? Okay. Black Lotus. This is not Black Lotus. I can't help but notice there's no Black Lotus. I'm gonna try to drop some more bombs just to see if maybe there's some kind of consumable there. This is a bad room. Puts us in a very strange position now, with 3 Spirit Hearts. What would you do? Fight this room or try to get stronger on other rooms? Honestly, I feel like we fight this room because it's possible that we may never have more HP than we have right now. So I think it's important for us to do as much damage as possible. Oh, man. As much damage as possible while we have the HP that we have. Oh, that's bad. But at least we've got invincibility. And this... Oh, thank God. This way, we know that we can get through this room. Next room is probably not full of mega fatties. If it is, I'm not going to be, you know, super pleased about it. Done. HP. Not HP. Oh, it's full of gurglings, which is not so bad. It's just the best I've ever had. More bombs. Oh, they skipped us a... BBF, why did you do it, BBF? On the bright side, we got HP, and we skipped a room, 2 rooms we didn't have to do, but for the cost of a Spirit Heart. Quite scary, I must admit. Fantastic. Just rake them over the coals here. Great job. Truly the most intense Brimstone run I think I've ever had. At least in recent memory. At least in recent memories. Where is my... Doesn't matter. Just beat the boss. We don't have to worry about nonsense. Like where the second secret room is. All we need to do is not get hit. Who would have thought that a Death's Touch, Pentagram, Brimstone flying run could carry this degree of danger with it? But it has. But we're about to win, and actually the blue baby fight ended up being a lot easier than I would have thought, even though I am one hit away from death. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this short and scary episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Whew.